You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming, and some of you man, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Tate's Path. So before we jump back into it, just want to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming not safe for work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. I leave them alone for 10 minutes and they commit atrocities. Alright, you two do whatever you want, but don't come back crying when you get caught by a pack of nightfallen. And be back before dinner time. Thanks for the warning, Dads. Wait, what was that about the Let's go before they take out the ruler to make sure we're appropriately far away from each other. Can't wait to hang out later. Not wanting any more distractions to stop the curious me from following him, the cat pushes me towards the door while covering my eyes. This way I can't see any new people to introduce myself to. Thankfully, this is the first floor, so no stairs to be wary of. We walk outside of the building, now standing on the main street, stretching all the way to the main gate. My questions from before remain unanswered. Existence what? So, where are we going? I turn around to face the cat that now is trailing behind, even if he was the one most excited for this adventure. But he's gone. What the? He ditched you already. Probably looked at your fat ass for too long and changed his mind. And almost how submissive and breedable someone can look before it's just too much. I'm not sure if I should be offended or not. He reappeared. Sorry, I needed to check on something. Shall we? That's okay. My heart totally didn't almost die from disappointment. As I was saying before you teleported away, where are we going? There's this abandoned place in the forest I'd like to hang out around. Let's go there. Sounds interesting. More like creepy. I asked for more information for this abandoned place, but what do I know? I'm just an ancient wise demon. I see you're looking towards the main gate, and no. No? No, I haven't used the main gate in years, so you won't either. I waste time walking when you can fly. He hops on his broom again and signals for me to get on as well. I do as he wants, although very nervously. Very, very nervously, in fact. I might say this is a bit terrifying. Oh, God. Oh. What's the matter? We already flew together earlier. Yeah, but like 4 feet off the ground, not all the way over the Academy's walls. You'll be alright. Even if you do fall, which won't happen, I can teleport and make you float. So there's almost 0% chance for you to get injured. That's reasonable. And you can hold on to me for extra security. I do exactly that, both for my safety and for a chance to touch his body. It was a little weirder than I thought. I already forgot his belly is completely exposed, so the heat and softness of his fur were a bit of a surprise. I instinctively stab my claws in his skin as we get off the ground. He winces but doesn't complain. He probably realizes I'm scared, even if, as he said, I basically can't hit the ground, ever, even if I fall. His hypothetical promise of safety is enough to calm my nerves, slowly as we ascend. My negative emotions dial down together with my fear of heights, replaced by excitement, happiness, and a bit of adrenaline pulsing through my veins. My claws also retract, leaving only my fingertips pressed against his belly. He visibly relaxes as well, thankful for the pain relief, and starts to purr softly and calmly. Sorry for the claws. Meh, not my first rodeo. This is actually really nice. It's a great way to cool down on a warm day. He's going at a slow pace for me, although I know for a fact he would step hard on the gas if it were only him on this broom. Hey, look over there! He points to my left where the Academy's rooftops rise on the hill, a park serving as its main campus, melting into the open streets full of residential houses and smaller buildings of the town. The sun, still up in the sky, is barely obscured by the top of the grand building. The shadow play is impressive. That's beautiful. Perfect for flying, since the sun doesn't get up all up in your face. Can you fly like this on any broom, or is this one special? I can use almost any object, even a chair, as long as I pump enough magic into it. But I like brooms because they look cool in the air. Is that a plane? A bird? A witch? No! It's Phantom. Phantom? Danny Phantom? No, okay. Is that a new nickname? Yeah, you know, I fly and teleport, and my magic has this blue hue to it. So you know. Please drop it. Is it that bad? Almost as bad as Tartarus. Man, I thought I had it this time. Back to brainstorming then. Speaking of teleporting, Not to imply I'm not enjoying the ride, but wouldn't teleporting there be faster? I can only teleport a couple times a day, and I already did it about 4 times. Plus, taking someone with me takes a lot of magic. I can get used to this. I'm still not great with heights, though. We're almost there. The secret is to clutch the broom with your thighs, not your butt. This way it's more comfortable, and you work out those thigh muscles. Big thighs save lives, after all. Way too many people would agree with you. We enjoy the slow ride in silence. I've never been on a plane, helicopter, air balloon, or anything like that, so Tate lets me focus on the view. After some time, I start studying the peculiar cat's movements instead. He watches every bird that goes by with the corner of his eye. He keeps his ears extra sturdy, as if trying not to let the wind take his hoodie off, even if he never had it on in the first place. His head, naturally, seems to be attracted by different spots in the forest underneath us, like the lake, a flowerwood hill that looks very warm and cozy. We'll love to lay in there someday, and the train tracks he mentioned earlier. It's only been a couple of hours since we first met in the forest, but I already have mixed thoughts about how to describe his personality. Up here, he looks peaceful and calm, but still curious. On the ground, I find it hard to not pull him by the ears at times. Needless to say, I'm looking forward to spending time with him and getting to know him better. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look right below to your left, you'll notice our final destination for the day. Keep your seatbelts fastened and your phones off so we can land this thing without crashing. We can crash? Sir, what are you doing in the captain's cabin? You mean the pilot? Oh, now you're teaching me about my own profession? Sorry, geez, I'll get back to my seat. Thank you. And for your information, no, we can't crash. I'm a master at flying. Watch. Although, hold tight. I learned to not take words like that for granted, so I hold on for dear life with both my thighs and claws. And good thing I did, since Tate decided to do a loop in the air just above the treetops. Whoa! Ah! My own surprise was cut short by Scribble's absolute terror-filled scream. And very reasonably so. Tell him not to do that again. Hey, that was fun. Let's go again. I know I liked you for a reason. No! We do 2 more loops before Tate finishes our descent. I had nothing to eat since this morning, so I'm not afraid of getting sick. My feet touch the ground, and I take my first actual look around, seeing that we landed in a clearing in the middle of the forest. What did you think? You sure know your way around a big piece of hard wood. Ha! Wood really is my specialty. He sat sideways on the broom, floating in front of me. Scribbles, you okay? No, I think I'm sick. How? I'm completely fine. I don't fucking know! Ugh, I'll get you back for this. I feel a bit bad for doing him dirty like that, but at least my pilot had fun. So, here we are. I landed a bit farther away from our actual destination so I can give you some general directions. General directions? If you take the path right behind me, you'll get to the main road, which you can take to get back to the academy. If you go forward, you'll get to an abandoned train wagon. It's waterproof. Cool. Why do I need to know that? Just in case I mess with the coordinates when I come back. Come back? It will just take a second. Hey! Ha! He left you for dead. What a dumbass falling a stranger to the middle of the forest. This is it. This is my revenge. You didn't do anything to contribute to this. Call it fate, darling. Shut up. I still have my phone for emergencies, but he said he'll be back. Although, what do I do till then? What does one do alone in the woods waiting for a friend that might or might not come back for them? I could... Uh-oh. Something tells me this is important. Alright. 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hey, and we're back. Okay, let's do it. Let's take a look around. I don't want to leave, obviously. He said he'll be back in a minute. But I don't want to just sit here doing nothing. And let's take a look around. Remember the scents of the forest, and memories are starting to flow. I choose a random direction, one that doesn't lead to the main road or train tracks, and walk that way, getting some branches out of my face. I'm only a couple of steps away from the clearing, but something steals my attention. Scribbles, did you hear that? Sounds like cries. Very pitiful cries for help. Just ahead at the bottom of a tall tree stood a small, featherless chick. Pitiful indeed, as Scribbles mentioned, but not unworthy of kindness. Must have fallen from its nest. I think I heard some more cries from above. Are you going to climb that tree? He's a snow leopard. He could probably climb that tree pretty easily. No, I'm going to toss it back up like a tennis ball. For real? No, obviously I'm climbing up. Do you think it's okay to touch it? It's either that or it dies on the ground, so I'll take my chances. It's okay, little baby. I got you. I take a paper bag from my backpack, put the chick inside, place the bag between my teeth, and get to climbing. Hope you punched some holes in the bag. I forgot I'm not that great at climbing, and the tree had no low branches, so it was extra hard. feline that can't climb trees? We're not all expert climbers. With a bit of a struggle and a broken claw later, I get to my destination, gently place the baby in its nest along its two siblings. Are you satisfied with your Samaritan deed? Yep. Let's see you get down now. Fuck. Yeah. Can you help? I could cut down the branch you're on, and forget it. Travis? Hello? Ha! Never punish. Suck it, Scribbles. Over here! A worried cat appears from between the rustling bushes. His eyes change confused amusement when he sees me clutching a tree branch with all my limbs. Now, how did you get all the way there? I was saving a baby bird that fell from its nest. Oh, that's so sweet. Let me help you. He flies up above my head. I grab the end of his broom and he begins to slowly descend. Was it all right? Yeah, I was just a little scared. Tate looks relieved and satisfied as well. I was a little worried you went back home or something when I didn't see you here. I think your heart suddenly grew faint and ran to a bird's rescue. Do I give off heartless vibes? Nah, far from it. You might just be the second most wholesome person I've met. Beside Dallin, nobody could be kinder than him. He'd give you a kidney if you ask him nicely. I tried and it almost worked if I didn't tell him I don't actually want it. That's worrying. Anyway, you didn't happen to bump into any nasty nightfalling around here, right? No, I don't think I... Wait. I forgot this forest is filled with those guys, and you just left me alone like that? Relax, Cinderella. I was only gone for a minute or two. Plus, I haven't seen any nightfall in this part of the forest for a while now. Your reasons don't make me feel better. Let's get a move on before the sun starts to set. We walk side by side out of the clearing, our tails brushing against each other almost as much as our pelts and clothes touch the thick bushes all around. Somehow I didn't notice until now, but apparently when he teleported back from his totally secret spot, he made a quick stop by the cafeteria. He hands me some kind of cheese-filled pastry he brought in a small kitchen cloth, which I gladly accept since I didn't eat anything since this morning. This reminds me. I reach into my backpack and fish out 2 ham sandwiches my mom prepared for my lunch and hand one to Tate. We munch ravenously on the gluten-rich meal while walking further, a happy tune escaping Tate's throat at times. Did your mom cut this ham straight off an angel's thigh? Because it's heavenly. She likes to marinate individual slices since she doesn't think the store does a good enough job with the seasoning. Brilliant. Alright, y'all, since we are this far, I'm going to go back and see. Take the main road back to the academy. I guess there's a reason he told me to get back. Told me how to get back. Yep. Well, time to go. Yep. Are we far from the academy? I'd say about a mile, maybe a bit less. It's not that bad. I should be back in 20 minutes or less. I start advancing through the bushes and low tree branches until I find the road the cat mentioned, and begin to walk back to the academy. I don't even know how to feel. I feel worse now than when my date stood me up 2 years ago. Look at the bright side. And what would that be? Well, if you can't find one, then I for sure can't. Sucks to suck. I walk for another minute in silence, trying not to sulk too much after all. I still have Dallin, Aiden, perhaps Marina, and Ollie to hang out with. Maybe those guys won't leave me in the middle of the woods alone. Maybe that is the bright side. Hey, do you hear that? Frantic rustle of leaves can be heard getting louder and louder. Then a crash. Ouch! Tate? You came! Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I told myself I wouldn't do such abrupt landings anymore. You don't seem too good. Maybe... No, don't change the subject. What was the original subject? I told you to stay there and I'd be back in a minute. You actually decided to walk back? Just like that? Why did you agree to come with me in the first place? I think I actually got the coordinates just right this time. Hey, don't put this one on me. You left me in a completely wild, unfamiliar territory and dipped. I didn't know if you'd be back or not, so I decided to not look like a fool and head back. 2 minutes was all I needed. Have a bit of faith in me, damn it. At least start heading off after 5. Fine, I suppose I could have been more clear. I thought you'd be smarter. What was that? Let's agree to disagree. Agreed. Now, are you coming or not? I'd love to. Then hop on the broom. We're going a little faster this time since you wasted some precious time. Sorry. Yeah. You scared me, you know. Why? As you said, this is a new territory, and it crawls with night falling. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. So, that'll be my other save right there. Okay, so I'll pick it right back up from there, and then I'll do the final choice right there, and then we'll go right back to our original save. Anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!